Number 5. Mark Zuckerberg. Estimated fortune, $90 billion. Sector, computing. Facebook. Initial capital, $1,000. Estimated. Coming from a dentist father and a psychiatrist mother, his early life was pretty humble compared to how number 5 on our list lives today. Like many successful entrepreneurs, his passion for what he does developed at a very young age. At just 12 years old, he created ZuckNet, which is an intercomputer messaging system that informed his father in his office when a patient was in the waiting room. At 18, Mark was already a programming expert and had already created more than half a dozen computer code languages. After finishing his school studies, he went to Harvard to study psychology and computer science. And during this time, he created, you guessed it, Facebook, which is the famous social network that led him to start amassing his great fortune. Number 4. Amancio Ortega. Estimated fortune, $63 billion. Sector, textile. Zara. Amancio began his history in the textile industry at the age of 14 when he was employed by 2 well-known clothing stores in Spain. At just 22 years old, he created Goa, which is the first clothing company that manufactured and marketed women's robes. Finding a niche in the industry helped him to succeed selling textile products. Being in control of manufacturing and distribution at the same time is really something extraordinary. In 1975, he opened his first Zara store, and from there, he has managed to expand throughout Europe, America, Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa. In addition to having a large participation in the textile industry, Ortega also has a presence in real estate, finance, and pension fund management sectors. How cool is that? Number 3. Warren Buffett. Estimated fortune, $70 billion. Company, Berkshire Hathaway Conglomerate. Initial capital, $100. Warren was born with business savvy in his blood. Buffett displayed an interest in business and investing at a young age. He was inspired by a book he borrowed from the Omaha Public Library at the age of 7, a book called 1,000 Ways to Make $1,000. Much of Buffett's early childhood years were enlivened with entrepreneurial ventures. In one of his first business ventures, Buffett sold chewing gum, Coca-Cola bottles, and weekly magazines door to door. He began his work experience on the stock market at age 11 when he acquired his first share. Buffett started work from 1951 to 1954 at Buffett Falk & Co. as an investment salesman, then later as a securities analyst. All this while investing and creating different business opportunities. Overall, Buffett is seen as one of the most successful investors of all time. He runs Berkshire Hathaway that owns over 60 companies, including the famous ones Geico Insurance, Duracell, Dairy Queen, and many others. Number 2. Carlos Slim. Estimated fortune, $51 billion. Sector, telecommunications. Initial capital, $1,700. Estimated. Carlos Slim is the Mexican businessman who started from scratch and is in the top 10 of the richest men in the world. Coming from a Lebanese family that came to Mexico escaping from the domination of the Ottoman Empire and orphaned by a father at the age of 13, Carlos received the business lessons of his father, Don Julian, from an early age. He gave each of his children a savings book with their usual weekly allowance so that they would learn to manage their income and expenses. He put lessons into practice when he was only 12 years old, and he opened his first checking account and bought shares of Banco Nacional de Mexico. At 25, he started the foundations of Grupo Carso, which is a real estate company that later expanded into the industrial and commercial sector. Around 1990, this group acquired Telmex, with which a new era of business development began worldwide. Number 1. Bill Gates. Estimated fortune, $112 billion. Sector, technology, computing, Microsoft. Initial capital, $3,000 US. Estimated. Bill Gates is among the first on the list of the richest people on the planet. In 1968, with only 13 years under his belt, he already had enough knowledge to access different computer codes, which is why he later departed from his school. However, this did not stop his charm for computing. Rather, it was called by a school institution with the idea of designing software that would schedule classes for students. He's yet another celebrity who dropped out of college to start his own business, with various failures as well as countless triumphs. Bill worked 16 hours a day in order to fulfill his ambitions. One of his most well-known companies is Microsoft. At 31, Gates became the richest young billionaire on the planet. There are tons of stories of people who went from rags to riches, and we can use that as our fuel to inspire us and realize that it's never too late. I hope you enjoyed the video. Did you get some inspiration? Do let us know in the comments your thoughts. And hey, it's time to click that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Also, check out my channel to see what other videos I've done, and thank you so much for watching.